Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? This right here is the 2024 Lexus TX. All new, first time they've ever revealed this vehicle, so let's get straight into it. All right, let's start things off with the design. So just to give you guys some background real quick, this is based on the Toyota Grand Highlander, but from looking at it, sitting in it, and testing it out, it is very different than a Toyota Grand Highlander in a lot of ways on the inside that I think make it important, as well as the outside, because it's a Lexus. So let's get straight into the design, guys. So all new design, language from Lexus, with this new spindle grille that is more body than it is grille. Let's be honest, guys. They've definitely changed this a lot. Nice headlights here. They don't have the checker. It is kind of an upside down Nike swoosh now instead of an upside up one. So kind of similar, reminiscent to Lexus, but different. Projector beam headlights in the middle. You get a nice chrome, spindle up top, but the rest is body panel matched, and it blends in really nicely. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. I think it's a different look for Lexus, but it works in my opinion. Come down here, you do get additional vents that are all black, a nice little chin lip down there, and then fog lights along the side, similar to what you'd get on a Toyota Grand Highlander. So as far as design goes, unique to the TX are 22-inch wheels. These are massive. This is an F Sport trim, so just keep that in mind as you go through this. That's what we're looking at here. Massive 22-inch wheels. You do not get that on the Toyota Grand Highlander. You just get up to 20, I believe 21s. I need to double check that, but just keep that in mind. You do get F Sport badging right here. As far as the doors go, you get black mirror caps up top, and then the rest is just black, gloss black accenting A pillar, or B pillar, and C pillar. But it looks good. The side is very, very similar, very reserved. Nothing too distinct on this portion from the Grand Highlander. But if you come around the back here, things start to get a little different and more interesting. You get the nice light bar that goes across the entire rear, Lexus lettering. You normally get Grand Highlander down here. You don't get the obviously TX 500H Direct 4, because this is an all-wheel drive system, which we will get into. You have your wiper here, similar to the Grand Highlander. Camera right there. Nice deck lid spoiler over here. And aside from that, not too much to talk about from the outside. Let's get inside, because this is where things get super interesting. Power liftgate, like we've seen on the Grand Highlander. Nothing new there. But these seats fold down power electronically. So you press these two buttons here. One's already folded down, but it'll fold it down for you automatically. And this is the speed. I'm not going to speed it up or anything, but you get the same storage space. 20.9 with seats up, a little more with the third row seats down, and then up to like 90 some with all the seats flat. And you cannot fold those from the back of this vehicle. But while we're here, I'm not going to sit inside just yet. We'll show you guys these cup holders, which you get right there. And inside the back, you also get a speaker that's part of a Mark Levinson sound system, which we'll talk about more, a power outlet, and then we can fold these back up. You just hold it, and it does the rest for you automatically, which is really nice. But we'll show more of that on the inside. I'm going to close this up, and let's hop in the back row, the second row seats right here, and show you guys what you get. Standard sunshades, which is great. Mark Levinson speaker right there, electronic push button door handles, your switch gear for lock and unlock, and then your window switch, little door pocket here. Let's talk about these seats. Very similar setup as far as the mechanical controls, because it is manual operated. There are no electronic controls here, but they are nice perforated seats, heated and ventilated with ultra-suede along the side. So that's nice. You get armrests here, but things get really interesting with this center console, because like the platinum grade on the Grand Highlander, this is removable, but they added a few little tricks to this. You can actually remove the cup holders here by the little button on the side. You press that and it'll pop open, and you can lift the whole thing up if you want and take it all out to give yourself a nice little walkway to the third row. If not, you can just kind of pop that in there, pop this back in, and these are, so you can swap. You can actually put this one here and vice versa, so you can mix and match depending on if you want. It's not one configuration for them, so just keep that in mind. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna fold this forward. You can lift up the lever, but you can also press this button here, and it does it for you hands-free, which is nice. You do get a lever in the back as well, but you can also press that same exact button if you'd like. Where it gets cool is there's a switch here, and that actually helps power recline the seats. So you can see just how much degree of freedom or the range of motion you get just by using the windows, just by using that power switch right there. You get the same controls down here for folding it flat, and then you get cup holders over here. You do get the same USB ports as you would get on the Grand Highlander, so nothing different there. It's just this box is different. It's not like a the same setup, but you can still fit a tablet along the side and a nice cubby right behind the single cup holder. So that's nice. You can still put these sheets back one-handed really easily. And then you get the same thing down here as far as your AC controls, USB ports, and a cubby down here that's hard to see because of the lighting. All right, but let's hop in the front seat, talk about what we're working with here. Starting with the top, with the door panel, you do get a Mark Levinson speaker grille, 21 speaker sound system that's standard on this F Sport. Going down here, you get all your switch gear, power folding mirrors, which is nice, and then your electronic door switch has a mechanical override. Door pocket down here, speaker grille, F Sport on the door sill. Your seats, heated and ventilated perforated leather seats, which are very aggressively bolstered, just like the Lexus RX, so very similar to that. Steering wheel is nice and perforated on the side, leather wrap all around. Let's hop inside here. And let's close the door. And let's talk about what we're working with here, guys. So, turn it on. Pre-production, so just keep that in mind. But you get a digital center screen, which is great. You also get a large 14-inch touchscreen. We'll try to press this again to turn that on. Oh, there you go. Okay. Nice little animation when you do turn it on. That's great. AC controls here, vents. You do get a push panel here that has a wireless charger, but you also get storage underneath that, kind of like the Lexus NX. Park assist button right there. 360 surround view cameras. 3 USB-C ports, 2 for power, 1 for data if you want to plug in for wired Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Same thing here with the cup holders. You can remove those if you want. So you can take the front cup holder, pop it in the back. It's a nice little modular design. If you want to remove them completely, you get loads of storage space here. And then this center console here opens up like this, kind of a split fold setup. Very deep, very large, but lined in this nice little fabric here. Close that up, lock those in place. They snap in really nicely. And then you're kind of good to go. Similar gear selector as the Grand Highlander on like the premium grades. And this is the hybrid setup, which we will get into and talk powertrains. You also get a heads-up display. Up top, you get a full panoramic glass roof. Nice little sunglass holder. I feel like no one's really talking about that. You don't get like a rear view mirror like you do on the Sienna. Digital rear view mirror over here. So that's nice. And yeah, with that, let's open the hood and talk about powertrain because they are unique for this vehicle. All right, guys, so under the hood of the F Sport model is the 2.4 liter turbo with the electric rear axle for that direct 4 or that E all-wheel drive system. But they do also have a 3.5 liter naturally aspirated engine that you can get in this paired to an electric motor that gives you a plug-in hybrid setup. First time on this type of vehicle. It's great to see it. I'll put some of the numbers here from what I've been told, but that's great to see, guys. You do not get a plug-in hybrid on the Toyota Grand Highlander, but you will be able to get it on the Lexus TX. That's nice. You will also get other variations of this depending on the lower trim levels of just the 2.4 and so on. So there are going to be a bunch of different powertrain options for different people, depending on what your needs are. So just keep that in mind. But this one has the performance-oriented 500H, just like the RX, 2.4 liter with the electric rear axle. So, and just so you guys can have a nice 360 walk around the entire car, this is what it looks like. Kind of pause, slow down. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. I'll try my best to answer it. But also let me know what you guys think of this car. And that's going to wrap it up here. Peace.